Hello and welcome to the halftime. It's day 12 of our advent calendar, and today we're going to look at how we can effectively debug JavaScript. And as an example, I'm going to use actually yesterday's code of Moritz's example of highlighting the interactive grid. So I opened the JavaScript he used to do the highlighting. And the first thing in here we can see, or like the first approach we might have to debugging is like logging to the console. I mean, it's effective. So for example, if we run this here and we type something, we can see here a lot of stuff going on. We can use the console of our browser to see like state and values. Thing with console log is that, yeah, it's like you don't want to fill the console in production for your users. It's just not nice to like put stuff in there. It's maybe not in their interest, etc. So a better way would be actually to use apex.debug. And there's like a function apex.debug.info. So let's change all of this to apex.debug.info. Save again, and now we can see nothing actually. So I'm going to type in here and there's nothing in the console. But like, unless I enable debug to the info level, because it's debug info, now it's back again here, as you can see. And that's a nice way because your users won't be in debug mode unless there's an issue. And then they don't get like flooded with debug information. Also, if you like do a lot of debugging for like, it's still like can be messy, so you can have different levels. For example, there's also apex.debug.trace, and it's basically doing the same, except that it's not working for the info level. So for example, now I only get the value things, and now if I go to the next debug level trace, I get the highlight logs back. So yeah, that's how you can like differentiate between different debug levels. Next step, and this is, I would say, even more useful than debug logging to the console, is you can use the internal browser debugger. For example, that's of course only if you're really into debugging some issues. You shouldn't leave debuggers in your production code. But for example, in here, this is like the init functions. I have no clue what's really going on in here. So I can just put a debugger statement here. And like first, like if I open this page, reload, nothing happens. But if I have my Chrome or like browser DevTools open, I reload, and boom, we can see here it's paused in debugger. We can make this bigger here. And like it stopped the execution exactly at the point where I put the debugger statement. Thing is, here now I can see, for example, region ID. Okay, this is the value of it. And here, okay, apex.region, what does it get? Oh, I get an object back of my region. So I can see, okay, what's in this object? A lot of internal stuff. Okay, now I want to move on, so I can move like down an if statement, and I can go through here. If my view is my region.call, okay, this is my view object, this is my model object, and for each we're going to, for each. But like you could go in here and go through everything. And yeah, this makes like debugging way more efficient and easier, as you won't have to log 500,000 things. You can like pause, just step by step go through it, and hopefully find your issues easier. I hope this is helpful. See you tomorrow in the next tip, and make sure to subscribe.